much do you really know about the fragrance that you spray on every day? Me, very little.
Courtney standing by with a cosmetic chemist, you know, Ginger King, for some eye-opening knowledge about your perfumes.
Yeah, let's check in with Ginger. She's joining us via Zoom because it's the perfect time of year to be talking about this. Good morning, Ginger. Lots of people want to give gift of fragrance this holiday season, and there's a scientific difference between perfumes and eau de toilettes and eau de parfum, all those things. Good morning, Ginger.
Yes, there are actually 5 different classes. The first one is the perfume, a concentration at anywhere from 20 to 30%. This can last 6 to 8 hours.
Okay.
And then there is this eau de parfum, which is 15 to 20% of the oil concentration. This lasts for 4 to 5 hours.
Okay.
And then there is this eau de toilette, it's 5 to 15%. This lasts for 3 to 4 hours. And then there's this cologne, or the cologne, which is 2 to 4%, which lasts 2 to 3 hours. And then there's this fraiche, which, you know, those body mists you get from the Bath and Body Works. Those is about 1 to 3%, and it can last up to 2 hours. So depending on the fragrance concentration in the oil, it can have different classes and also different prices.
And that's the oil versus the alcohol content. And as you mentioned, the more it costs, the longer it will last. But again, the more it costs.
There are ways to extending the wear.
Yeah.
For example, if you use on the damp skin, you know, right after shower, you use on your damp skin, or you use like a lotion before.
Okay.
The lotion can grip on the oil better. And this is holiday time, and this is why you see a lot of times they have packages now, like the lotion and the fragrance together. So they will last longer and actually will make the fragrance smell softer because it kind of negates that alcoholic spray, you know, the fresh note. Yeah, so it will make it smell softer as well and last longer.
And that's the same for male or female. It's skin is skin.
Skin is skin, yes. If you don't want to buy a particular body perfume, just use an unscented lotion. Yeah. And then you spray on your fragrance on the pulse point, you know, the wrist, you know, the neck, and on the elbow.
Okay. Now, I do want to ask you about dupes because, you know, listen, no shame in the game. If you're getting a scents that smell like the original, but what is your, you know, the chemistry behind it is slightly different. What's your advice about that?
But if we're not talking about dupe for skincare or hair care, I would say absolutely no. Okay, because there will be differences. In fragrance, it's really personal fragrance, personal preference. As long as you are not allergic to whatever the dupe is, because the fragrance material varies. And fragrance has a huge markup, okay? And I actually have people ask me before, why is like a Chanel fragrance so expensive? Yeah. Because you don't want to smell cheap.
If you don't want to smell cheap, you get a more expensive fragrance.
Soundbite Hall of Fame, right there.
It's just common sense.
That is so good. So
Ginger,
good.
real quick, I want to ask you because we love the word sillage, you know, the trail that walks behind you after you have entered or left the room. Does that change during the time of year? Like in the summertime, do you have more of a trail than you do in the winter?
Yeah, because of this evaporation. And sometimes people say the best way to wear fragrance is if you spread the air and you walk into it.
Yes, that's the way to do it. All right, Ginger King, our cosmetic chemist. I'm telling you, she knows everything. There's chemistry with everything. We're going to link all the details so that you can find her as well on our website, gooddaysacramento.com, under show info and today's date. Ginger, thank you so much and happy holidays to you.
Happy holidays.
Take care. All right, guys,
So
back over to you.
It was only like a week or two ago that you taught me. I always thought that parfum was just a French way to say perfume. You know, like at the end of the commercial.
Yeah.
I just thought that's what.
You're like, oh, that's right.
I thought they were just being pretentious.
It's a real
Because you
thing.
don't want to smell cheap.
Don't you?
Boom.